Welcome to my channel. This is the quick version of drawing a Pomeranian with soft hair. So I would say that this was probably a challenge because I'm so used to working with sharper pencils that it was different for me because of having to work with a softer tip or a blunt tip. So, I mean, a lot of times I did sharpen my pencil, but it was mostly for like the in-between work of doing the shadows. But I will say a tip for soft hair is to keep your pencil sort of blunt and to really just watch your pressure. Now, if you're just looking to level up your work, you might want to change your paper, you might want to change your pencil. I used Prismacolors for this and it worked really well. Now the paper that I'm using is Pastelmat. Again, it is my favorite paper to use, and it works really well for these lighter colors. But little Bailey here was pretty fun. I mean, she has a lot of different colors like beige and creams, and you got some sienna browns and light umbers, stuff like that. And she was quite a fluffy dog. Pomeranian dogs are very soft. They have long, crazy hair, which, I really enjoy the crazy hair as an artist. So I will say, though, that if you're not used to working with the long hair, you might want to get another piece of paper to practice on before you start digging into your final piece. Now, if you're just playing around and doing this, it's not that big of a deal. But now she does have like a nose that's, sort of like a chocolatey, pinky kind of look. I used some peaches in there as well. So if you're looking to create this piece with me with a step-by-step instruction, it will be up on my Patreon. I'm looking to maybe put it up as a bonus in November. If it doesn't make my November cut, it might just make my December tutorial. So with this fur, I will say there's tons of layers within her. She almost has like like you've got like the face layer, and then there's a layer on the cheeks, and then you have, all these different layers within her fur. So you really want to watch, if you have your reference photo, you really want to watch and look back and forth to make sure you're in the appropriate place and using the appropriate colors. So when you're doing a Pomeranian dog, it can be tricky just because they do have so many layers of fur. And then on top of it, I put this nice pink sweater on her. Her owner wanted to have, her favorite sweater, so I was able to make that happen. I was pretty happy I could do this. Of course, in the picture that I used, it's not there, but being an artist, and, if you are watching this and you are an artist as well, it's always fun to add something to it to see if you can create what the owner is looking for. So this is a commission, and I think it turned out very lovely. I really, really enjoyed doing it. And I mean, the sweater was quite a lot of work. There's a lot of stitching in there, and I didn't want to focus completely on the stitching part, but more or less the colors and how the colors matched with her fur. Because on the back of it, it's a lighter pink, and it has little hearts on it too. So I wanted to portray the sweater just as nice as it was, with her fur, but I didn't want it to really take away from her face because her face is super cute. Now, with her shoulders and stuff, obviously I didn't really have, the picture for that, but of course she's fluffy, so I just made fluffy shoulders, so that was pretty simple fix there. And then here I decided to do more fluff, and then I added the back, and I think it turned out really great. Again, if you would like to learn how to make her, and you can visit my Patreon page where you'll get the original photo, which was at the owner's, she allows it. She gave us permission to draw it. And you can learn it with me, and I will go step by step with you. Again, it might be up in November. It could be up in December. We'll just have to play that by ear. But it was quite fun, and I actually did end up having to take off some of the sweater and rethink how her hair was going, and just to make it look like she had more fur. I just really like that fluffiness of her fur. So if you see, I'm taking off some of the pigment that I drew and just adding more fur. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that I see you to draw her. It will be fun to see what you guys create. And yeah, hope to see you on my Patreon. So you have a great day.